brand new MacDonald release. We're here for it. Let's go and jump into it. Let's see where this video takes us, guys.
America is fallen, turned our men into women. Our billionaires get private islands where they're trafficking children. The flag is burning in the streets. We don't believe the politicians. We defunded the police and free speech has been restricted. And Canada has fallen, their dollar ain't worth a buck. If you misgender someone there, you're getting fined or locked up. Trudeau censored the internet, then they banned half the guns. The trucker convoy was the last breath of freedom in their lungs. And the UK has fallen, getting woker every day. It's illegal immigrants throwing acid into faces. Protests and riots, COVID record inflation. The people lost their freedom. Great Britain lost its greatness. America.
Okay, guys. Yeah. No issues here. I see nothing wrong here, guys. I mean, fallen. I mean, Canada obviously is not what it used to be. The United States of America is not what it used to be. For the most part, the West is not what it used to be. But how can it be if we keep specifically allowing individuals to come into the into the way these Western nations, let's say, and they generally are tending to. How do I say this in a nice way that won't piss everyone off here, guys, right? They tend to generally want our money, but not really adhere to anything that kind of made us what we are, if that makes any sense here. Like, it would be great if individuals came to the countries that they're entering into, and they immediately adhered to kind of our way of life, our way of doing things. Because again, if it was a failing way of doing things, then we would be generally the countries that people are running from. But that's not the case here, guys, right? But either way, let's go and do it. We're here for it.
Europe, across the globe, every country, every city, every neighborhood and home. It's infecting everything and everybody that we know. So just say it. Screw everything, whoa. Say it at the top of your lungs, don't let it go. Scream it out into the streets. I promise that you're not alone. Go ahead, say it with your chest way down deep in your soul, but just say it. Screw everything, whoa. Rise up, I can see your fire. You and me, we can burn what they built to the ground. Burn everything, whoa. Rise up, can't let them divide us. You and me, we can burn this world down. Burn everything, whoa.
All right, so I just wanted to make sure I heard the entirety of the chorus here. All right, so where are we going with this here? Definitely like a rallying cry, like a battle cry for the most part, to bring people to the light, let's say this year, to kind of get themselves out of the woke hellscape that we tend to kind of exist in these days, at least. Listen, the first verse was absolutely intriguing because I would say the first couple of bars itself stood out as something that's absolutely true. We are living in a time where every single thing that I think humanity has, found acceptable, let's say, or understood was to be the truth of the matter, I guess tended nowadays at least to be kind of turned upside down here. And then we're told we have to, how about this here? No, let me rephrase this. And now we're being told that everything that once was considered awkward, let's say, is now considered the cool, let's say, and the exact opposite of whatever the left is basically promoting right now, whatever their black square activism basically is promoting right now, right, is the actual moral, an ethical, let's say, way to exist on this planet. Guys, listen, we are in a weird time with a whole bunch of people that are just dead set on destroying everything that built the United States of America, basically. Long story short here. That just seems to be it here, guys. We're going to go ahead and let the song ride out now. Let's continue.
America is fallen, woke became a disease. They made trillions off of mandatory lethal vaccines. The anthem plays and half the country is still taking a knee. Blacks and whites fighting over whose life matters the least. And Canada has fallen, people can't afford to pay for food. The media's all liberal, it's nothing but the fake news. There's oil in the ground and pipelines they refuse to use. You're only heard if you're indigenous or LGBTQ. Australia has fallen, Ireland been up in flames. People rioting and dying, divided, fighting for change. And from Canada to Finland, Denmark, back to USA, it's a woke world. That's what we're standing up against. America to Europe, across the globe, every country, every city, every neighborhood and home. It's infecting everything and everybody that we know, so just say it. Screw everything woke. Say it at the top of your lungs, don't let it go. Scream it out into the streets, I promise that you're not alone. Go ahead, say it with your chest way down deep in your soul, but just say it. Screw everything woke. Rise up, I can see your fire. You and me, we can burn what they built to the ground. Burn everything woke. Rise up, divide us. You and me, we could burn this world down. Burn everything wrong. The whole world's fallen to the globalist elite. They want one God, one leader, one currency. It's the cigarettes, the vaccines, the food that you eat. Either way, the deep state wants you 6 feet deep. Fill your headphones with music, reinforcing their beliefs.
I'll give
and
you that.
replace your own thoughts with the lies on TV. It's a woke world, and we won't survive if we're asleep. So wake up before you rest in peace. Rise up. I can see.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't. Again, like, listen, I love this type of music. I'm gonna tell you why I do. Because a lot of the times when people send me music, generally, it's something like the subject matter itself is moderately mundane and it doesn't really have any like actual grit. Sometimes there's some grit there, there's some depth, right, to the actual lyrics themselves, but there's nothing really to start a conversation with. And if we look at the origin point, let's say, of hip hop and why hip hop exists and why rap exists and things like that, it was always protest music. This is what kind of hip hop is about. If that makes any sense here, like it's just about this. It's about fighting for what you perceive to be legitimately right. Over a solid beat. If that makes any sense here, like this is quintessential hip hop. Right? That's it. Fight for the underdog for the most part. You start to like literally realize that this is something that is affecting us on like a daily basis. Absolutely. You can be absolutely involved. Listen, I have no problem with someone having a different ideology and thinking that their exact standpoint is kind of the only standpoint to kind of I guess exist within. Sure. And I think that's the majority of the people that live within echo chambers generally. But guys, there's a whole nother side of things that probably doesn't agree with your point, right? And Ty MacDonald currently in this song here is basically standing up for the people who just do not agree at all with the majority of what the left is currently pushing, like the super left. And I mean, ugh, can we call them something else, guys? Like the extreme left, let's just say this year. I do think that there are still like some like super like non-echo chambered people that are on the left, along with people that are on the right. I do think that that's a thing, but the problem is that it's become so extreme. I would say in our like political like landscape, let's say, that we're kind of now running into where everyone is just going to pick a side now. Like there is like less people in the middle. I think we need more people in the middle to push out the crazies on the extreme right or the extreme left. Period. Let's just push them out. Right. Come back to the center. Just a little bit here. All right. Truth be told here, because it's not really conducive to have two apps like polar opposite sides of the coin. Let's just say this here, specifically politically. Because now we're no longer running into a two-party state. One person is going to start to say something crazy, like the super crazy, right? And then everyone is going to immediately like agree with them, and then out of nowhere, the other side is evil. Like this is how like civil kerfuffles kind of start, guys. Right? We need to kind of tone things down on both sides of the spectrum, and kind of be able to see each other's points, kind of immediately. There are some that just will never really truthfully make much sense, but I like letting them, explain themselves. You know what I'm saying here? Like, listen, less emotion nonsense and more logic and truth, in fact. But either way.
Fire. You and me, we can burn what they build to the ground. Burn everything wrong. Rise up, can't let them divide us. You and me, we can burn this world down.
All right, guys, and pretty much as usual, the video was filmed absolutely spectacularly, guys. Right? I mean, it feels definitely very Ari-esque, just based off the toning. But I don't think that this is an Ari. But it looks like it was toned specifically to be an Ari. It could be an Ari though. You never know, guys. Nova's a beast, right? An absolute beast here. But no issues here. Listen, keep pushing the protest music, absolutely. Keep making the conversation kind of a relevant one, if that makes any sense here. And that's it, guys. That's what we need here. We need to make the conversation important. That's it, right? So more people can have it, and more people can potentially be taken out of their echo chamber, And again, both sides here. This is not a singular focus here. Yeah, some of them sound absolutely crazy, and I mean like super crazy. And these are generally the ones that are on the left. But again, that may be specifically be my like internal bias itself. But I do have the ability to kind of see that I may have a slight little bias here, right? When it comes down to it, because some of the stuff that they say is absolutely nuts to me, bro. All right, like it's nuts. Let's just say that there. But all right, listen, guys, let me know in the comments if there's anything else from him that I've missed or so, and I'll get into that as soon as I possibly can. All right. In the meantime, I'll catch you guys later.